Okay, lovely. Got all them nice camera issues. I feel a fish out when this kind of stuff happens. Okay, all right, kids, welcome back. Let's see. I'm gonna give it a moment here before I start the video right back up. I feel like due to the unexpected ending of that I feel like some things were missed. I'd like to give a shout out to 210 Eastside's Most Hated on Instagram. That's my homeboy. If you like, if you into music or something like that, or anything where you like to be famous, my homeboy comes to your area. He films you up. He makes you look good. He chops the videos real smooth. Like, okay, let's say you got a video, you got a rap video you got to make tonight. He's gonna do the behind the scenes stuff on it. Like a great one that he did for my homeboy was before he did his video, he went and got him at the barbershop getting lined up. And barber doing a hell of a lineup. Shit looks tight. And I hate to say it, but everybody likes to see somebody when they get their stuff, like when they jump out the chair and they looking tight like dynamite. Anyway, I digress. As I'm waiting here, make sure y'all can't see this. Uh, I'm gonna light this cigarette. Bullet, no. If I can find my lighter. If I had a million lighters, if I had a million lighters. Oh man, the things about myself that I used to really enjoy. My creativity when it came to making lyrics. Such a great thing. Being able to play basketball. So much fun. Now, mind you, I still go do it. I still go outside. Oh, you're talking about how East Texas has. Yeah, my bad. Sorry about that, Go Lover. When my camera, for some reason, I can't leave it for more than 30 seconds, it goes dead. Um, Texas, Texas has two time zones. Oh, oh. Okay, yeah, I was thinking I'm an hour behind you. Like I figure you're east, so you're thinking some parts of Texas that they're actually stuck in mountain time. Like if you went down to like El Paso or Brownsville, like the farthest west parts of Texas before you get to like New Mexico. But okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's what I was saying though. Like when you said that the time zone difference was like 2 hours, I was like, yeah, you'd have to. Like I said, you. All right, that's what's up. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this video. This guy. This is again how I know your lawyer is fake, Marty. And again, this used to be his lawyer.
Little Nick the bitch. Little Nicki Minaj wannabe motherfucker.
That doesn't even make
I'm on
sense.
to you, Nick. I know you.
Where does he get this whole Nicki Minaj joke and that is funny? Nicki Minaj. Okay, fine. I want to be Nicki Minaj. I want to be rich as hell. I want to be able to travel all around the world. These all sounds like things you want to do, Raxx. There's not a lot of people who wouldn't mind the life of Nicki Minaj. Corny. That is like such. It's like it's like somebody insulting you by calling you Mother Teresa, or or as our favorite. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I want to be Nicki Minaj. I want that money. I want to be able to like pull out the pink Lambo, Laffy Taffy. I'm going crazy, man. But it's like somebody trying to insult you by calling you Rosa Parks. Like, dude, Rosa Parks is a hero player. You can't use Rosa Parks as an insult, so you can't use Nicki Minaj as an insult. I can see if Marty was like a feminine looking black guy, and it was like, he was like, I'm not gay, but it's like you just keep making him effeminate. I mean, no, it's just not there. It's the weakest fucking insult.
Your lawyer's fake. You wanna know how I know he's fake?
How you know he's fake?
I had people look up his Discord while we were calling. They pulled his IP. She,
So according to Raxx, he had other people do his dirty work because he didn't know how to do the dirty work. You know, he can't get his hands dirty. He's the Raxx father. Look, I want you to do me a certain favor. I want you to dig into this guy's Discord. And for this, on my dog's wedding day, I will grant you one favor. Eh, don't be having other people do your dirty work. Know the dirty work you're looking for. And as for lawyers in the modern day era, believe me, plenty of them have Discord. It's a better way to like kind of avoid things like you want to do that are illegal with your clients. Um, at none of this makes sense, man. He thinks like lawyers live by some kind of square cube like code or something like that. No, lawyers are generally people who do backdoor deals. You know how good your lawyer is if you don't ever have to go in the courtroom. That's why people hire lawyers who've had like 30 years experience. It's not that they're good in the courtroom anymore. No, it's because they're good behind the courtroom. They know all the people to take out to lunch or dinner. They know how to talk to the judge's wife. And, they know how to get you into the country club so you can go play golf that day. That's what they do. They wheel and deal. This is like this is like a guy on Wall Street taking some guy who's going to put a huge investment and he's trying to tell you why to stick with my firm. And what does he do? He takes you out to the strip club that night, get you you're some you're some guy from buttfuck Ohio who never does anything in his life. And then he takes you out to the big New York City strip club where women are doing like 30-foot pole drops. And it's like Cirque du Soleil of strippers up in that bitch. And it's like, what do you do? Oh wow, I've never seen anything like this. And then what does he do? He slips homegirl a G right quick. She takes you back into a corner. Doesn't even give you head, just gives you a handy. But so much it's the best handy you ever got. It's better than anything your wife ever did. It's exotic. Her name's Champagne. Matter of fact, no, it's Lexus. Because you know why? You told her you drive a Lexus. She's like, oh my God, that's my name. Yeah, that's that's the difference. That's what lawyers do. A good lawyer doesn't ever actually have to step into a courtroom. That's why only crappy lawyers like public attorneys they have to go step into a courtroom because they're overwhelmed and don't have the time to schmooze the judge and the other lawyers and clients and witnesses and the whole nine.
it's fake. And you wanna know reason number two why I know he's fake?
Why?
Is because of this.
Uh oh.
This one simple thing that I asked several of my friends that do know the legal system well enough to know what's going on. And I even asked my former lawyer from my old case.
Okay, now he's asking legal advice from friends. Never ask legal advice from your friends. Your friends always have a personal interest in you. So they're going to tell you the wrong thing because they don't want to hang at your house. They want to drink your beer. They want to do your drugs. They want to borrow your car. They want to play your video game. Lawyers do sound fun because lawyers are fun. Believe me, I waited tables for a lot of years. Lawyers are a bunch of people who find stupid ways to have fun with the money. They know how to squirrel away a good nut, but at the same time though, they know how to blow their wad and shit like that when it comes to going to have some fun. My lawyer, one case I had, um, he let me pay off in payments. Now, mind you, I was waiting tables at the time, so I'm getting daily bread. This guy used to pop up at my job every few days, ask for the money, and then sit down and have me buy him the meal. Like, yeah, you got me? Yeah, I got you, man. And then I'd have to buy him that. The only person that wouldn't tip me, my own lawyer wouldn't tip me. I just gave him $150, $200, and bought him a meal, like one of the best things on the plate every time, wouldn't tip me. Like, ain't this about something? Yeah, lawyers are fun.
I asked his wife last night, will a lawyer tell you to attack somebody on live stream? Their answer, no.
Lawyers are people.
So if you think that your fake lawyer is gonna win shit, you're out of your fucking mind, you stupid fuck.
I wish I could remember back when Chance got arrested back that June last year. Um, there was this lawyer. He was an Ohio lawyer, and he was literally doing shows where he was asking or he was answering general questions, but a lot of the questions came up about Chance, and he was just making the point that if Chance is my client, I do this. Chance is my client, I would do that. Yeah, the guy was he was talking mad shit about Raxx, but at the same time, though, he was like, "This is how I defend Raxx. This is what I make Raxx do." I mean, lawyers are human. I know everybody says lawyers aren't human. I'm saying lawyers are human in the sense of they're they have the same skeletal structure, the same muscle structure, and they do have brains. They're wired differently. They do have brains. I'm trying to do my best without getting sued by a bunch of lawyers because I'm in one of them states where it's like we have lawyers with big ass billboards and shit like that. They just waiting to find a reason to sue your ass.
Oh, and to Gil, the lawyer.
My bad. Let's see. Go Lover never stops being hilarious. Um, what do I think Cyrax will be like in 20 years? In 20 years, Cyrax is going to be absolutely spineless. He's going to have nothing left, and he's going to be constantly begging from people. So he's going to be absolutely. He's not going to have that bitterness. Like if you ever seen back, like if you go through like Sandman or Raxology or any of the people that do archives, Raxx Raxx 20 years from now is going to be like Raxx back in like 2016, 2017, 2018, before he started using the N word. But yeah, it's he's he's not going to be able to like be super aggressive, so he's going to be passive aggressive again. And the fact that they won't have anything, he's going to have to ask people for money all the time. So he's going to be that person that after he gets some money, he's going to kind of whisper some shit in the side of his neck, and they're going to be like, "What'd you say?" And he's gonna be like, "Nothing, nothing. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing." It's totally there. Like I said, um, homeless. I'm expecting. I definitely expect that. At one point, I know when he does go homeless, if he has the nerve to stay in Akron, Ohio at all, whenever he does go homeless, I'm putting my money on a train. I'm taking myself out there like I'm gonna go like Gladys Knight, like that midnight train to Akron. I'm taking myself out there. I'm talking to a couple of people I know that live out there that know him, and I'm getting one of them to like, yo, man, you know where he's at? And he's gonna be like, yeah, dude, I know exactly where he's at. He's gonna be right there, and we're gonna pull up to whatever dumpster he's behind or whatever cardboard box he's in, and let's see, PKFC. What's up, PKFC? I'm going up to whatever box or whatever dumpster it is, and I'm pulling out two rolls of pennies. And the first thing I'm doing, I'm like, you know what? I want to help you out. I'm gonna start throwing pennies at his ass. Like, man, I'm hooking you up with some money, player. He gonna get dinged by them pennies, but he can't say I wasn't doing nothing but giving him money. I'm just flick pennies at him the whole damn time. Like this for every time you said the N word, player. Here you go. Here you go. I mean, I'm going crazy. I'm going ham. I'm going ham with salami and prosciutto. And for a penny, and for a pound. You already know this, Slavin. What's up? Great to see you as well, man. Man, believe me, I have an agenda. It's not that hard. I'm gonna do my best to try to slide through this,
Why
Mama. I'm
is
not
it that
stopping
when
till
I
you do.
asked you what your real name was and where your place of work was, you dodged the questions? Hmm.
He dodged the questions because he doesn't like to drive a Chevy. Boom. That's a Dodge truck joke.
Why did you dodge?
Again,
You got something to hide, motherfucker?
only my penis. I wish you would.
You got something to hide?
Again, Raxx. The only
Is
thing I
that
have to
why
hide
you're
is my
dodging?
penis. Please hide yours.
Oh, and just for the record, Gil,
For the record. Motherfucker, you've never seen a record in your life.
that case that went on when I was a kid between me and Billy cannot be reopened ever. You know,
Okay. Now, see, again, this is me. I've been a criminal. I've been to prison. I've dealt with many lawyers in my life. I've done a lot of dumb shit. I'm not in that dumb shit area anymore, but I've done it. It's like that Dre song. I've been there and done that. You got guns? Yeah, I got gats. Now, all this stuff he's about to say here is absolutely wrong. Just because an investigator tells you that they've closed the case means, well, if you were smart enough to at least watch Murder on the Orient Express or read any Agatha Christie book, when a detective says, yeah, we're done with you, it definitely means they're not done with you. You're the only person that doesn't see the reverse psychology in that line. Any normal person would be like, this man is not done with me. I'm going to keep sweating this. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna keep sweating it. I'm gonna do like my favorite R&B singer. I'm gonna keep sweating it.
I don't know why. Because it's already been done and over with, you
It's not
stupid
over.
fuck.
It's not over. It's never over.
The case can never be reopened. Ever.
The case was never actually closed, Chance. Just because a detective told you that, detectives have the right to lie. They can lie to you anytime. They can say, well, the case is closed. You can't just, you don't know the law well enough, sir. It's absolutely insulting.
It's funny you claim to be a lawyer, but yet you don't know the basics of what you're speaking about, dude. It's funny.
Thank you.
A case can never be reopened if there was no violence involved.
A case can always be reopened, no matter what the situation. Until the judge bangs down the gavel and says, well, this is over and anything else you have to do with this would be double jeopardy, it can always be reopened. This has never gone in front of a judge. This case can absolutely be reopened. If they wanted to make a case, my favorite joke was when I went to prison, somebody asked me, what'd you go to prison for? I said, felonious jaywalking, which always made people fucking laugh. Like, that's a crime? Felonious jaywalking. Yeah, it's a crime. Uh huh. If I feloniously jaywalked, the case can be open at any time until I've gone through court and I've been found either guilty or innocent. That's the way things work, Raxx. You really don't understand the law at all. You're not dealing with the judicial branch. You're dealing with the branch of police, legislative, judicial, crumbs. I'm forgetting the word. I'm killing myself right there. It's the same branch as the president and anywho. You're dealing with the wrong branch. They don't follow the rules of that you think that courts speak of. Oh, God.
If it was a violent case, then yes, the case can be reopened.
Thank you. If it was a violent case. So if it was a violent J case, so if violent J went jaywalking, could they call it a violent case? And they could just keep opening the case again and again? Of course they can. They can open any kind of case. If you know you're so proud of your graffiti that you claim you've done, which nobody's ever seen a spray can in your house, I would love to know where you did graffiti, because doing it on paper is not graffiti, sir. It's just drawing. Graffiti means that you went and put it on some kind of structure. I have a friend back in Detroit. I don't know if any of you ever been to downtown Detroit, but there's this huge thing that looks like a chimera on the side of a building right now. A guy I went to school with, he painted that. It's like 5 stories tall. It's graffiti, but the state or the city, they hired him to do it. It is graffiti because it's put on an edifice. What you're doing is on paper. That's not graffiti. But Raxx, if you ever did graffiti, let's say you decided I wanted to put CW on the side of a train next to the other CW, it would still be an open case. I got a wedding to go to. Well, you know what? You enjoy that wedding. That's what's up. A Sunday wedding is always a great wedding, especially a June wedding. Those are the best kind of weddings you can get. But how much to stay cash money? I appreciate you for telling me stay cash money. Real talk. 100 on that. Enjoy the June wedding. Don't touch the bride. Um, Make sure you leave a great gift. Like don't do like the weakest thing on the registry. And as a matter of fact, if you can, take an envelope with $100 in it and kind of slide it to the groom and everything like that. Godfather style. You enjoy that day, PKFC.
But with a case like what happened with me and Billy when we were both underage, that is a case that can never be reopened. So fuck you.
The case can be open. And by the way, Cold Lover, I hate to make this joke, but I'm sure with a name like that, the weddings you go to are pretty wild. There's a lot of bad jokes waiting for that with that name. Hell yeah, I love weddings. Yeah, we all love weddings. It's a beautiful celebration. It's great to watch two people become one. It really is a great thing to see two people become one. Not to mention the two families that you get together, like people you might have never ran into beforehand. You find out of nowhere, wow, I got all these great people in my life out of nowhere. Kick ass. Y'all holding barbecues together, you know, y'all going to strip clubs, y'all Tokyo drifting, um, you know, y'all doing everything that they do in the Fast and Furious movies together. Because why? We family. We family. Oh, did the hamster break? Yep.
So I'm telling you right now, Nick, and
Ooh.
I'm telling you right now, Gil, you both better leave me the fuck alone. Because, Gil, if you really truly back this man, if you truly support this motherfucker, then you yourself are just as guilty and just as bad.
Rex, when it comes to you, I would not use the word justice in any way, shape, or form. I would not have the word just us make it sound like justice because everybody's looking for a way to get justice against you. Please watch your words, be careful, be kind. Mind you, like I said, I woke up this morning, I wanted pancakes. Pancakes. And I woke up to this guy just pissing in my damn Cheerios. So now my day's ruined. I'm drinking beer. Probably gonna have more pizza. Like I wanted to wake up and have one of those step outside with the plated pancakes with the syrup. Let the sun kind of hit me. Let the little birds come fly on my shoulder, all Disney style and shit. Nah, now I go out. It look like something out of Billy and Mandy. You know, got the Reaper on my shoulder. Got Billy's big nose dropping boogers all over my beard. Nothing's good now, man. You've done it. You pissed in my Cheerios, guy.
Because if you side with an internet bully, you're you're
Basically.
basically
Oh,
supporting a pedophile supporter and an internet bully.
the hamster fell off the wheel when he got to basically.
See, this is why I'm glad I didn't become a lawyer. because I cannot imagine myself lying for a living.
You could not imagine yourself. This is why you never became a lawyer. It had nothing to do with the fact that you went through 7 years of high school. You never got your GED, which, by the way, when you got that $300 a couple weeks ago, you should have went and got your three GED. Um, you never were able to get into community college, so you could take night classes to become a lawyer. Um, you have no work experience, so you have no resume in any way, shape, or form. All this is why you couldn't become a lawyer. But no, it's because you couldn't lie. Chance, the one thing you are good at is lying. I mean, whether it's you lying about the fact that you don't sleep, because we all know you sleep throughout the day, which is pathetic, and then the fact that you cannot tell the truth, you lie. These are two things you do well. Seriously. You're like, I know I said you're magna cum laude with the other thing. You're summa cum laude when it comes to lying. You are a professional liar. I mean, if they hook you up to a lie detector test, I can just see the smoke coming out the machine right there, like, I give up. Nope, I wasn't hired to do this. The machine gave up. Even Chat GTP called you on your lies, and it was like, leave your name here. We don't want no part of this shit. Boy, you a liar.
I couldn't imagine myself lying for a living like you do, which is why I don't trust lawyers.
You don't trust lawyers because you can't afford one. Hey,
So, Gil, take your
I forgot about this. He made the point earlier where he said that he called his former lawyer, the one that he had the case with, and he talked to the wife that night. Now, see, that's a bona fide lie. You're not going to tell me some guy who still owes me money a year later is going to be able to call me without saying, I got your money. That's the only thing that lawyer wants to hear. That lawyer is not going to be giving you any more legal advice. No, his wife's not going to give you legal advice. Why? Because you ain't paid for the last time you paid. You ain't finished paying yet the legal services for the last thing. I don't. If you're not done paying for a car you just purchased, I'm not going to go give you another car. It doesn't work that way, dude. Please. To quote DMX, don't do it, dog. It's just not worth it. You putting yourself in a deep ass hole, and you're not going to figure a way to dig yourself out.
lawyer shit the fuck somewhere else because I'm not buying it.
That's the problem.
And
You're not buying
Marty,
it.
like I told you earlier, your little delusions of grandeur are going to get you in serious trouble one day. I mean, you think that me walking away and not responding to you is you controlling the narrative, but it's actually not. You know what it's really called? It's called I don't have time for your fucking ignorant bullshit, you stupid fucking retarded fat piece of shit.
Oh my God.
I don't have time for it. So, Nick, do yourself a favor and go fuck yourself.
All you got is time and lotion. And by the way it looks, you're on
Oh,
the
and Gil, you can continue to be the Marty Dick Rider that you fucking are. You can continue to be this Marty Dick riding motherfucker that you are. Because I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to court. I'm going to be sitting right here on my butt doing my job. And Marty's going to be the one that has to go to court. Marty's going to be the one that has to go to jail. Because of the shit that he's doing.
Chance, what is Marty doing? How about you actually quit talking about what he's doing and actually call the police and have them investigate what he's doing? Seriously, the threats are more hollow than a fucking neck. Fuck out of here with this, man. Grow the fuck up. This shit, this shit wouldn't work on a fucking 6-year-old. If you threaten a 6-year-old, he'd be like, "You full of shit, Raxx." Then he'd smack you around. He'd be all, "Ugh, ugh, let me go put on my samurai gear." Ugh, ugh. Trash, dude. Basura.
And Gil, if you truly support someone like Marty who has attacked my family, has harassed me, has committed attempted murder on me,
Let's see. He did almost kill your ass when he whooped that ass. When he handled you, I still want to make this point clear. Raxx, you got your ass whooped so bad, you are on World Star, sir. You are on fucking World Star. That's how infamous your ass whooping is. That means that every time I've ever seen a video where a bunch of brothers go, "Oh," you are in that same fucking category. You got World Star. That's not very easy to do, to get World Star ass whooping level. There are really dumb shit you gotta do when you hit World Star, sir. You got World Star. I mean, there's literally a video where it says World Star in the top corner. And then my personal favorite video, the version, I think it was Glory Hole. He did it sometime last year. Um, no, he did it this year during the anniversary. What Glory Hole did was, and if you feel like digging in the crates and going to look at Glory Hole stuff, he did. Or no, it was Death by Design. I'm sorry, it was Death by Design that did it. Go on to Death by Design's work. Look up this year, March 3rd, and what they did was, my man actually took the music from Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and he had Glass Joe's intro, dun, dun, or like he had the French song going on, and then next thing you know, you hear while Marty's whooping that ass, you start hearing like the star noise, like when you play Punch Out, like dee dee doo, dee dee doo, and then man, he got whooped so bad, it's like he got knocked out, and then you keep hearing the stress music, and then at the end of it, you hear Mario just be like, oh. Like, you got that ass handed to you. World Star. World Star. That's the only time he ever tried to murder you. When you got that ass whooped. There is no other case. I mean, it's like Snoop Dogg, dog. When he whooped that ass, it was like murder was the case that they gave me. And he was found innocent. Alright, I'm done with this, man. Like with that whole murder thing.
multiple times, has vandalized my home many times, has tried to commit Grand Theft Auto on my family multiple times.
Wait. My head just fucking exploded. I now realize who Marty is. Marty is Marty Versetti from Grand Theft Auto 3. Remember Marty from Grand Theft? Is it Grand Theft Auto 3? Yeah, because 4 was Tommy. That's Marty. Grand Theft Auto. How did I not put this together? Wow. Marty is the inspiration behind Grand Theft Auto 3, folks. Marty went back in time and he told the people at Rockstar, I got this great idea. We named the guy Marty. We make Grand Theft Auto a totally different way. We can run up to your house and take it right out your driveway. Marty, you's a genius, my dude.
And if that's what you want to support, then you're stupid as fuck.
I want to support you buying diapers.
And I'm telling you right now, Gil, if you side with him, I will legally come after you. I will legally fuck your world up. Because anybody that sides with Marty is my enemy.
I tried to make a truce with you. You fucked it up.
Anybody that sides with Marty is a fucking pedophile supporter and is a fucking monster. And yes, I am calling you a pedophile supporter because Marty supports Tony, who is an actual fucking pedophile.
What does that have to do with you?
And by Marty associating with Tony, that makes him a pedophile supporter. And by you backing up Marty, that makes you a pedophile supporter as well by default. You're basically supporting a pedophile support.
Okay, I'm going to do a quick analogy. If we're going to do it kind of algebra style, if Tony's traveling across on the other side of the state at 50 miles an hour in his wheelchair and he runs over a kid in his wheelchair doing 50 miles an hour, at the same time, you got Chance on the other side of the state and he's riding his skateboard at 50 miles an hour and he runs over that guy, Jordan, that Jordan kid who put his ass up. That both them Jordan kids, both of them, he runs them both over. The one that whooped his ass, that threw his ass into the back or threw his back into a stop sign. Then his first girlfriend Heather, bless that thug. I want to know that chick. She looked like she probably fights with like male dick draw holes in it. I'm telling you, I'd have that bitch like behind me, like we crewed up. She looked like she either break dance or she just whoop ass. Either way, Heather number one was a thug. She used to get at Wu Tang deuces. You know, she was out there. Now, anyway, so whether it was that first one where that Jordan took you through your back into the stop sign, you know, you could do it, put your back into it, Ice Cube style, and the other Jordan, we was out there taking pictures and over Summit Lake, and it was just so perfect down this 90-degree hill, and the other Jordan just he pushed you, and you violently went down the street where you couldn't get off the skateboard until you wiped out, and you went down a cliff like a '70s movie, but instead of like the car exploding, you survived. You crawled your way back up. Your camera undamaged. You got saved by your camo backpack, and you picked up your skateboard and you dragged yourself home with your one arm that was left because your left arm was absolutely ripped to shreds. I mean, we've all seen it. It was down to the skin. Oh, it was bad. I mean, I was in Nam. I know when I was in Nam, man, I saw bad. I, I lost a lot, but when I saw that skateboard injury, I, I couldn't help myself. I was broken. I didn't believe in the humanity of man no more. I mean, the rough streets of Akron. I, look, when we go to Michigan, we have to go straight up through Illinois, and then we have to go through Wisconsin, and then we have to jump on a ferry across Lake Michigan just to get into Michigan because why? Oh Lord, it is too dangerous in Ohio. Them skateboard crimes, I couldn't take it. You know, my boy, he likes his rollerblades. My daughter, she likes her ice skates, and I just couldn't take a chance on the damage. And they both love photography when they on their skates and they roll their blades. Oh, so Chance, yeah, you can you can actually go ride your bike and get into a 50-mile-an-hour accident or 30 miles an hour accident on your bike or no on your skateboard because the Jordan brothers fell out on the ground. And you know it sucks that the Jordan brothers on the ground and you crashed and you flew like 30 feet. Like Sally did when the bus hit her. And okay, that's awful. What the fuck does that have to do with Tony? Nothing. Nothing. Tony's over here. You're over there. One has nothing to do with the other. If Tony buys an Apple, does it affect your life? No. When you buy a Rockstar, it doesn't work that way. So you can't bring this whole thing together. Quit bringing this man's name into your situations as a scapegoat. I mean, it's it's you being Nino Brown. You're taking somebody, you're picking them up, using them as a shield, but in this case, you find that the shield had a wheelchair, so some of the bullets kind of planed off it, and that's what you're going for. Don't be this person. It doesn't work.
For now, how do you think that? Well, let's say let's pretend for
No, let's
uh
not pretend.
let's pretend for a minute here
Let's
that
not
you are
pretend, Rax.
this lawyer that you pretend to be. How do you
Rax
think
never
your
pretend.
associates would take that?
Maybe he works at a law firm that he made himself. Maybe he doesn't
How
have
do you think your
associates.
associates and your colleagues would
Not
respond
not every
knowing
lawyer
that you're
has
supporting a
a firm.
pedophile supporter?
Some people are just the office of myself.
Think about it.
No, you think about it. Lawyers don't have to fucking team up to have a law firm. A lawyer can just have his own practice. Man, we talking about practice. Motherfucking practice.
How
Man,
would your colleagues react knowing that you're supporting a pedophile supporter?
he supported you like 3 days ago, Chance.
And it's pretty obvious if you ask me, motherfucker.
Oh my god. You need to stop.
So, like I said, Gil, I don't buy a word that comes out your goddamn mouth.
You didn't pay for a word that came out his goddamn mouth.
Because let
Don't
me
worry
tell you
about
right
paying.
now, Gil, unless I hire the attorney myself, or if somebody I know close to me hires them for me and I know that they're not fake,
Okay, first of all, you cannot afford to hire an attorney. You have no income. Now, as for other people hiring you an attorney, what's going to be in it for them after they win the case? What are you going to do to get them back except for thanks, and you're going to forget their name? It's like the way you forget Foodie Beauty's name. It's the way you forget Kano's name. You can't get it doesn't work like that. You can't be like, if somebody I know hires an attorney. Dude, I've had I've had family members hire attorneys for me because I might have been locked up. But that's the most. Seriously, you got to have some real good fucking friends to have your friends be like, oh, he's in trouble. He's not even locked up. He's just in trouble. Guys, let's get it together and hire an attorney for him. This does not happen, Chance. This sounds like a Ben Stiller comedy. There's something about attorney. Like, seriously, what the fuck, guy? People don't hire attorneys for other people. Your family does that. Because why? You're in some kind of situation where they want to make sure that the family doesn't fall apart. But for bullshit ass shit, no, people don't. Let me. Guys, let's get a GoFundMe going so we can help Raxx get the best attorney in Ohio so he can go out and he can strike a blow to you too. Strike a blow at Marty and absolutely strike a blow at the justice system. It doesn't work that way, Chance. It does not. You I'm starting to wonder if like another thing Bill had when you were around as a kid was that he liked to watch after school specials. Like, is that when he touched you, Rax? Like, he'd be like, oh, it's 4 o'clock. You know what that means, Chance. Bill, what does that mean? Oh, it's time for an after school special. You need to learn. You're right, Bill. You know, because the guys in my class, they just don't understand me. Oh, but Rax, I so understand you. You're right, Bill. Hey, Chance. Yeah, Bill. Come sit on my lap. It's cold. No problem, Bill. Oh my god. You know, can we play the hopping game like we did the other day? Oh, absolutely, Rax. You try to see just how high you can jump. I'm gonna push you up in the air and take it out. Bill, you're the best. Scumbag. That's the kind of stories I have to fuck with your head.
That I don't trust a single one of them.
Okay. Nobody trusts you. You can't even be trusted with a dog. Who doesn't let their dog up in their room? You know how fucked up that is when
Unless I hire the person myself, I don't trust them.
Marty's hired a
I
lot
don't
of
trust very many people these days,
Marty's
and for
hired
good reason.
Marty's hired a lot of male hookers for you. You need to trust them male hookers.
So, Gil, give me one good reason why I should fucking even trust the goddamn fucking word that comes out your mouth.
Gil's got money,
After your little stunt the other night, tell me why I should fucking trust a single word you fucking say, motherfucker.
Chance. I've had moments where I've been on panels with you where you've been scared to say some of the things that Gil had to hear come out of your mouth when other people were on there. Like Marty made the point of showing how often you say the N word. And it's very scary and it's very unhealthy for somebody to be some guy in his 30s, probably got a kid that's like, a young age, and a wife, and you guys are just trying to get life together and everything like that. And to have a controversial figure like you with the things that you say be a client, that's a nerve wracking experience. So even if he might have been listening to you originally, I'm pretty much sure after he heard all the N bombs and all the K bombs and all the F bombs. I'm not talking the word fuck. You know the F I'm talking about. The one that rhymes with maggot. Yeah, I'd be nervous as hell too. Not everybody's a civil rights attorney, Rex. And what you need is a civil rights attorney. Um, I hate to tell you this, Steve Bannon's going to jail from July to October, so you can't get him. But I'm sure you could probably find some kind of lawyer out there that can take your case. You know what? Make up with Tibbs. Tibbs has a great lawyer. Mrs. Winter, $6 attorney at law. Guy, this does not work. This is the most childish shit ever. If I heard this and I lived in the same state as you, I'd go over your house and fucking punch you just for the fact, like, here you go, take your paper bag. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Oh, great. You just let one
Like
loose.
I said, unless I hire them, I don't trust them.
You know?
Sorry. Unless a personal friend of mine hires them and tells me, hey, I got a lawyer that's going to help you out, or unless me or my family hires them, I don't trust them.
This guy gets one lawyer hired and he's Donald Trump.
Just
All of a sudden he
saying.
has a team of lawyers. Think of like the biggest think of like the biggest TV lawyer in your state. Like down here it's Thomas J. Henry. Back when I was up in Michigan, it was Sam Bernstein. But in Rax's head, whoever's like the biggest lawyer in that whole state that's on the billboard and does the commercials during reruns of Steve, that's his lawyer in his head. And he has a team of them. He doesn't have one, he has an army of them. Because, that's what he thinks. Absolutely. It's just, it's surreal. I'm, I'm doing my best to try to think of a word without saying it incorrectly. It's absolutely surreal. The fact that this guy thinks he has a team of lawyers because he has some people, a man who doesn't even have a real phone, thinks that because he can go on a second rate uh, version of Facebook and just make some points to some people, and nah, it's all legit. It almost makes me glad that I was born way before Facebook. Like, I was I was born back in the days like way, way, way back. Like when you literally had to take a phone and plug it into two plugs into the computer to get the modem to work. And it didn't even have a screen. It did everything on paper. So you literally had to bring a box of paper if you wanted to do anything to like solve something. The green and white paper. At the same time though, this guy, everything's like I got everything. All because he has a desk. I guarantee you, talk to Ed and Sally, get them to take that desk out, he lose all his boss powers. He always feels like when you watch like a really crappy race car movie and there's like that 2-bit boss, like this guy never was like anybody big in any kind of movie ever, and it's supposed to be his break, and he like overacts it because he's in his office. That's Raxx every fucking time. He he just picks and chooses people from the worst movies, and he says, that's the personality trait I'm gonna put to myself. We all do it in some way, shape, or form. I know the people that I've always picked my ideas from movies and such like that. Um, I find a mixture. For every Sam Jackson, I might have a Tom Hanks. For every Madonna, I got a oh that hurts. It's Gina, and I can't get the last name out. My point being, I'll miss the point that for all my personality traits that I do pick up and parrot from television, there's always a counter. And when you've got that counter, then you have a good balance to your style. But you got to pick great characters. You can't. It's like I'm trying to think. What's like the worst thing I ever saw? Um, it's like you can't have Ed Norton from American History X without having Forrest Gump. It's a balance. That's the best way I could try to say it. This guy, I'm sorry, I should not be rambling, but the stuff that he's going at with this whole law factor is just insane. I'm gonna end this in about 15 minutes. I'm not gonna go through this like taking my fucking time. Oh, remember that time when you said you got your typing from your brother? That's some slow ass typing, bro.
Like I said, Gil, I don't trust you. I don't trust Marty.
He's back to scratching the same spot that he was scratching on his leg yesterday.
I don't
Again.
trust a
Oh, now
single
he's
one of
scratching
you
his foot.
motherfuckers.
Now let me pick my face.
And like I
Now let me
said,
scratch
unless
my
I
leg.
hire them myself or a personal friend of mine
Up, let
hires
me look
them
at it. Let me
and says,
click it.
hey, I got a lawyer that wants to help you out.
Why do you keep asking other people for lawyers? You're supposed
Here's
to
his
pay for your own
name. He
fucking
said to
lawyers.
call him slash her. They said to call them. Like, unless a personal friend of mine hires the lawyer and tells me about it ahead of time, or unless my family and me hires them ourselves, I don't trust them.
Oh my god. I just thought about it. The next time I'm on StreamYard and I got to talk about this man, the banner I'm going to put up is going to be called Goblins, Gremlins, and Ghouls. The law firm of Goblins, Gremlins, and Ghouls. That is going to absolutely be my banner. Oh, you keep asking for this shit in such a bad fucking way. The law firm of Goblins, Gremlins, and Ghouls. You're an idiot.
Just saying.
You're just saying. I'm just saying. You're an idiot. Oh, now he's back to scratching the knee. Scratch the knee, Johnny. Scratch the knee. Instead of sweep the knee from Karate Kid, scratch the knee. God,
Uh,
what Yeah, you're all
So I
75.
said, Gil and Nick, y'all can sit there and play fuck buddy all you want. I'm not buying a word you say. And Gil, just know that if you support Marty, if you genuinely support Marty, then you're stupid as fuck for that.
Now repeat that. You're stupid as fuck for that.
If
You're
you're gonna support a piece of shit like Marty, you're my enemy, and I will be coming after you as well, and I'll be shutting you down as well. Just saying.
you are like,
So,
you know what? I figured it out. I'm gonna make a movie. It's gonna be called The Fugitive Part Two. It's gonna be Marty and Gil on the run, and Raxx is gonna hunt him down from his attic. He's gonna digitally hunt him down, and Marty's gonna be like, "It was the glory hole man. It was the glory hole man," and Gil's gonna be like, "It was the N-word boy." And you know what? You're gonna digitally track him down, and you're gonna get that glory hole man, and you're gonna get that N-word boy, and you're gonna prove the innocence of Gil and Marty. The Fugitive Part Two coming to theaters.
good luck, Gil the lawyer.
Lawyer. Oh
You're
my
fake
god.
as fuck. It's easy to see. All you are, Gil, is a Marty dick rider. That's all you are,
Wow.
motherfucker. Yeah.
I do want to go back to the point that there was a long time where I feel bad and shit like that. I'll put that back in his vocabulary because I've seen it used in the past, like a long time ago, but he wasn't very comfortable with saying it. But then when I started saying that shit to him, oh, it fucked with him. It fucked with him. Oh, the sadness. The fact that you can suggest so many things in his vocabulary, like when I kept saying, "Hey Rax, get that nut off your beard. Get that nut off your beard." Now it's in his head. It's suggestion. It's a cheap ass magic trick. I mean, it's stuff that you learn in books when you're a kid to try to outsmart somebody, and it works on him because his timing is that of a child. If you're a grown man, he'd have snap instincts. You hear everything around you. It's natural. It's your surroundings. So it's like, you hear a tree crack, naturally, like a cat, without even looking, you just break the other way, like whatever side you come from. You have none of that because you are in an echo chamber, sir. You are in four walls in that same ceiling and floor all the time that you've dulled all your senses to normality. You need to go out and work on your senses. Go cut some grass, guy. Literally. You know, you know, I'm sure Karen, because I know, you know what? I don't even know how y'all get y'all grass cut. It can't. If you got Sally out there like just plowing the field like that, you even sicker bastard than I thought, dog. Just that thought. Sally out there, 70, 70, whatever, just plowing the field like that old horse. She's gonna run her to death. She was a good horse. She can't get up. She can't get up, Ed. She can't get up. Okay, hey boy, go get it. You mean it? Yeah, boy, go get it. Rax comes back. You see him hand something to Ed. You see Ed kind of cock it and load it. It's the paintball gun. He shoots next to her. Rax starts flinching like, "Oh God, this is too much to handle." He faints. Boy, I was just trying to see if she was going to be able to get up. Rax starts throwing up because the paintball color is yellow and it's too much. Yeah, this guy. How many times, every time something never happened, he always has that story. I got so sick, I threw up. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, you have the stomach of a 4-year-old.
You're another Marty Dick rider. You're another fanboy riding.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna take that back. You got the stomach of a baby back bitch. There's your phrase right there. I gave your own shit back since you enjoy using dick riders so much, dog. You got the stomach of a baby back bitch. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Baby back, bitch.
Use dick. That's all you're doing.
See, I can abuse words as
And
well.
Gil, there's not a damn thing you can fucking get me on. Not a damn fucking thing, because everything I've done, Marty's asked for. Me jerking off on his videos to get him shut down, that's just a little dirty tactic that I've had to employ to get him shut.
This phrase right here that he just admitted, this should be sent to his landlord, Karen. All y'all folks that know me, um, real talk, these are moments like this that it should be sent to that landlord. Where he says phrases like that, I want to knock that back 10 seconds. Are you fucking kidding me? 20 seconds. This man is about to say something that if you sent that to his landlord, there's no way she'd be able to live that shit down. Right here. Send yo, if y'all know her address, send her, like I said, do not go on her door. Just send her a fucking DVD copy of that line right there. Just, you know, I'm guessing she's an older woman because she's pretty cool with Sally, so it's not saying that she was 20. Um, Send a fucking DVD to Karen of him saying all this shit right here. And then have Karen have to watch that. Like, I say everybody make your own mixtape of that shit. Send it to Karen, like where it's like he drops all these M bombs, all these F bombs, all these K bombs, and just don't put no music behind it. Just kind of like make something generic, where it's like it's a chat bot like voice, where this is pretty much what Chance says a lot of online, and just have all these M bombs, all these K bombs, all these F bombs, all of it, just right there, and make sure you highlight it with this part right here.
And Gil, there's not a damn thing you can fucking get me on. Not a damn fucking thing, because everything I've done, Marty's asked for. Me jerking off on his videos to get him shut down, that's just a little dirty tactic that I've had to employ to get him shut down in order for him to back off. Because, see, what you don't realize, Gil, when it comes to Marty, I don't play by the fucking rules. I play dirty. He plays dirty, I play dirty. Plain and simple. He started this, and I'm finishing it. Because a motherfucker like him does not fucking deserve to be on.
I need a soundboard because right now I'd be like, Mom, call Karen. Please, folks, send Karen. Don't call her. Just send her. If you got no problem sending a CD or a DVD of pretty much him saying all this kind of stuff right here. I fight dirty. I do this. I do that. Send that shit to her. Send that shit to the local fucking TV station. Send that shit to the police. Man, it's that kind of shit right there. Seriously. Who the fuck
Me
admits some
jerking
shit?
off on his videos to get him shut down fucking thing, because everything I've done. And
There's a
Gil,
message right there.
there's not a damn thing you can fucking get me on. Not a damn fucking thing, because everything I've done, Marty's asked for.
Marty's asked for
Me jerking off on his videos to get
right
him
there.
shut down, that's just a little dirty tactic that I've had to employ to get him shut down in order for him to back off. Because, see, what you don't realize, Gil, when it comes to Marty, I don't play by the fucking rules. I play dirty. He plays dirty, I play dirty. Plain and
Bona
simple.
fide admitted it
He
right there.
started this, and I'm finishing it. Because a motherfucker like him does not fucking deserve to be on this fucking platform at all.
I'm glad you get to decide
He
this.
don't deserve it. He's a fucking human piece of garbage. He is an internet bully. He is a fucking terrorist cult leader
Terrorist cult leader.
that you're stupidly following like a fucking moron.
So when you do it, it's your friends and your family. When he does it, it's a cult and it's this, that, and the other.
So, Gil, my best advice to you is this: back the fuck off.
I have never ever heard Marty in a serious tone say, "Hey mods, get rid of this guy." You do this all the time. Hey mods, get rid of this guy. Like, insert name here. Get rid of this guy. You know what to do. It's it's like watching a movie, I'm gonna get you sucker. Whereas like, you got two choices. You could take the window or you could take the stairs. And you keep thinking everybody keeps taking the stairs. It's like my man said at the end. You know what? I'm tired of it. No, I'm taking the window. Well, everybody's been screaming, especially Marty. I'm taking the window. Chance, you got two choices, and you keep throwing them out there. You ran out of choices because you said finally months ago. It's it's saddening that you keep saying finally. It's a kid saying, "Well, I'm gonna come get you in one, 1 and 2 and 1 1/4, one, 1 1/2, 1 1 3/4." Dude, you got the five a while ago. You can't use this anymore. It's gone. You know, it's in the ether, dog. It's gone. It's helium. It's a limited source, and you wasted it.
Because I've already got Marty on the ropes as is. I don't think you want to be on the ropes next, motherfucker. Because what you don't realize about me, Gil, the court system, the legal system, it don't mean shit to me.
Damn, there you go. Now you're a
What
rebel.
does mean something to me is doing what's morally right.
Okay, you just heard that. He steps outside the law. You know, he's one of them '90s shows where the guys on like Lorenzo Lamas is on a motorcycle. He's riding the desert side. So apparently, he's been watching Tubi because he watched a couple TV shows like back when he claimed that Hercules cut off Medusa's head. So that's when he was watching Hercules. Right now, he's watching some kind of Lorenzo Lamas bounty hunter show. Um, I'm gonna guess his next one. He's gonna be Pam Anderson, and he's gonna be out here solving crimes as a detective. He's gonna be Pam Anderson because I know the one thing he's not gonna be is the facts of life. Matter of fact, you know what show you need to be, Raxx? You need to remake one of my favorite shows, Different Strokes. Get the message. Different Strokes. Because you obviously are not doing right.
Fuck the justice system. It's a fucking joke.
I fucking hate Batman.
Just like you.
Dude. Oh my god.
Why do you think I don't trust police?
Oh god, I can't trust the
Police
police.
are
It
a
makes me
fucking
itch so
joke.
bad when I hear police.
Why do you think I don't trust judges or trust anybody?
You've never been in front of a judge.
Because of motherfuckers
You
like
got
you
close
that
to it.
lie for a living and fuck over innocent people like me.
Like
Fuck
me.
over innocent people that are
Fuck
merely
over.
defending themselves from a fucking egotistical, psychopathic narcissist like Marty.
Oh.
So, if you really are a lawyer like you claim to be, who's
Chance, you remind me of that episode of South Park when the aliens came to town and it's like all of a sudden Jimbo and the rest of them, they took our germs. They took our germs. Oh no, that Marty, he took my germ. Fuck out of here, guy. What did he take from you that you didn't have? You had nothing. It started from the bottom, now you here. Started from the bottom, now your whole life is still right there. You've not made anything of yourself. Please, on everything, please go get a janitorial job. It's a nighttime job. You jump on a bus, 10 o'clock, you get there by 11, you do your 11 to 6 or 11 to 7, you jump back on the bus, you're home before 9, and you got a jerk. Nobody saw you the whole night. Everybody's too busy working to be on their fucking phones, homie. I mean, until you get good at your janitorial job, then they start adding you on other floors. It's a twisted game being in the janitorials. Not the point though. You go get yourself a job. You go get yourself paid. When you ain't got time to be on YouTube at the nighttime, you go get yourself 4 5 hours of rest because you know you still in shape. And then you spend 1 hour a day maybe on YouTube playing a game. You don't talk about where you work. You don't even talk about the fact that you work. All you gotta do is just be able to fucking be normal. That means you can't say the N word to your boss. Can't say the N word to your coworkers. Can't say the N word to anybody on the bus. Because you know why? They hear that on the bus, they'll ban you off the bus. It's unhealthy for the community. That means you can't do it. And then we get home on YouTube, you can't just say, I've got all that shit balled up. You know, I don't know how long it takes you between your nearest bus stop and your home. You might want to just mumble that shit on the way. And then when people see you all the time walking by, they might not hear you say it, but they can be like, who's that dude? Oh, that's the crazy dude who mumbles to himself. At least they're not hearing you scream the N word. Because I know you go out in public and say that kind of stuff, yeah, you're going to get booked up. Um, Two great examples since you love movies where this happened. One is the Kentucky Fried movie. They had a dude dressed like Super Dave with a helmet and the whole Elvis red, white, and blue Evil Knievel gear. And he was like, he was supposed to be in downtown Detroit. And he just screamed the N bomb. And next thing you know, he starts running down the hill. And there's like an army and a black folk just coming through because they heard that. And the second example is the movie Die Hard, the one with Sam Jackson. I think that was with a Vengeance. No, ah, wasn't Die Harder. The one where Sam Jackson played Zeus. I digress. But part of the thing was how my man, Mr. McCain, what he had to do was he had to walk around with a sandwich board that said, I hate M-bombers. You know, that's the kind of shit that's real, that you'd be real scared of. Now, you don't get any of that. You don't get any of that kind of treatment. I'm just suggesting that you learn how to mumble instead of speaking aloud. Because sooner or later, when you go outside on them streets, somebody will be like, oh, that's the dude that keeps saying the N word all the time. Oh, get his ass. And then you thought getting thrown up against the side stop sign was bad? No. Wait till they just walk around you without even touching you, and they just break you down about how much of a silly ass punk you are. And then you all like, don't touch me, and everybody like, we ain't touch you. None of us touch you, but they all talking shit about you. 6 people talking straight shit in your face, and you ain't got nowhere to go about it. I ain't did nothing to touch him, and they got the camera to prove it. So when you try to go all Karen, and I don't mean your landlord, nah, they're gonna be like, nah, we just knew who he was, and we decided to talk to him, understand why he keeps saying stuff like this. Yeah, that's gonna be your real punishment. It's not gonna be an ass whooping. It's when you in public. You gotta go out there in public sooner or later. Sally Health ain't getting no better, player. Ed's proving his health. Ed's trying to recover. It's up to you, Raxx. And that's what's gonna happen. You are gonna get
Side you gonna
shamed
be
in
on?
public.
The motherfucker that's over here defending himself, which is me. The motherfucker that's over here every fucking day standing up for people and doing what's right, regardless of what society wants me to do,
I hate when people
regardless of what the rest of YouTube wants me to do.
I hate when people say stand up while they're sitting down. That is the worst thing. Stand up before you say the phrase "I stand up for people."
Or you gonna believe some fat fucking slob Marty who sits behind a fucking screen all day and bullies people for a living. Think about it, Gil. You side with him, you're the enemy, and you're gonna get brought down just as quick. Just saying.
You're just saying.
Now, Gil, I'm telling you right now, walk away. You need to walk the fuck away.
Yep.
Walk away from Marty and walk away from this whole situation before it gets bad for you. Because if you lump yourself in with him, I can promise you, Gil, it is going to end terribly for you.
Well, by something by Marty feels like doing with Gil. I mean, Marty has a certain style to him. So
Because I'm the no fucking around motherfucker.
you are totally the fuck around with fucker.
Cops try to catch me, I'll fucking run. I'll move to another country.
Oh God. Oh
If
God. Hold on. How are you gonna run when you don't have bus fare, sir? You think Clinton is just gonna be able to sign you up like you can run overnight? You do not have a passport, sir. That means you cannot leave the country. You can't just jump on a plane or a boat. You can't jump on a submarine unless it's like a dope man submarine. And I got a feeling you don't have no kind of connections, guy. You can't just run to another country without a passport. I I want you to listen to that. Passport. Many of us have them or have had them in our lives because we have traveled out of country. You must have a passport. There is no, hey, Clint, I need to go to Australia right quick. It's going to take a lot of time because they have to make the passport, they have to put all the information in, and this is all government stuff. So it's not like it happens like that. Believe me, if that shit happened, people be a lot happier with their taxes, like on tax refund day. It doesn't happen like that, guy. No, no, passports don't work, that guy. No. So you have no bus fare, you have no passport, so you cannot leave the country. Let's be clear about that. Again, no fare to get to the airport. Sally ain't driving you to the airport to get you out the country. You have no valid ID because you did make the point that your state ID is actually it's expired. So you haven't even updated that. That means shit. You can't get on nothing. Nothing with an identification. And you want to be able to leave the country, you can run somewhere. Again, let's roundhouse all this together with what money? The $300 you got, you spent on game skins. You didn't even buy games. You bought game skins. The most useless thing ever. It's it's like buying stuff on a mobile game. It's not going to benefit you in the long run. Yeah, you get a little props and you get a little show off shit. If it breaks your pocket, it's not worth it. Okay, let's see. We're almost done, man. I'm
It
sorry.
means if it means me being able to be free, and if it means me proving my innocence, I'll do whatever I have to fucking do. I don't fucking care. If it means
Again, folks, I'm bringing out The Fugitive Part 2. It's going to be a new release under Boner Boy Films. Yep, it's going to be there. Boner Boy Films is a subsidiary of Boner Boy Records. If you don't know, we trying to get out there. You know, we've been doing it. Me, my boy Ian, you know, we doing this.
me maintaining my innocence, I will run if I have to. Because I have done nothing wrong, therefore I should not be arrested.
I put money if the cops not like that. The only place he'd run, he pull a Elia Gonzalez and he close the closet doors. He'd be clutching like that puppet head, like it's little Elliot and shit. But they just take him right off the bed. This motherfucker's gonna run to his closet, and that's the moment when he's gonna realize all the years when people like Medusa and everybody else kept telling you it will only take you 30 seconds to fix your closet. 30 seconds to fix your closet. One screwdriver, one turn, move the door, another turn, and you're done. And that's the moment when you try to hide in the closet. You're gonna fuck up an Elian Gonzalez. And at least they had a working door and shit when they hid. Your door's not even gonna close right, so it's gonna be embarrassing. Oh my god. I never thought about that properly like that till just now. Folks, Raxx is gonna be the next Elian Gonzalez when the police come to get him. He's gonna make that shit turn into like Janet Reno came in with a fofo, like get out the closet, Raxx, with like more cops than the end of the Blues Brothers movie. Like, oh man, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be very, very bad. This is a very ugly moment. Chance, you need to stop doing this to yourself. You are fantasizing way too hard. Die harder with a vengeance, dog.
So, Gil, as far as I'm concerned, you can sit the fuck down, you can shut the fuck up, and you can stay the fuck out of my life.
My life, my life,
And
my
stay
life,
away
my
from Marty
life.
too, because he's bad news.
Ooh, Marty's mine, bitch. The
I'm just
boy
saying.
is mine.
Because you want to know what he's going to do to you, Gil? He's going to do to you like he does to everybody else. He's going to use you till he's done with you, and then he's going to brag about how he used you to win against me.
Chance, who do you use? He's actually the hamster on his head just had a stroke. That he was actually stopped that long. Chance, who has he used to get to you and then just thrown the fuck away? Who? You didn't do it to Vita. You didn't do it to yeah. Who? You didn't do it to well. No, no, no. I'm saying somebody that in a situation where Chance knew that person first, and Marty got to him, and they flipped the script about how they felt about Chance, and then they got to the point where they were like, Marty just flushed me down the toilet like that. It fucking sucked. My life is ruined. This has never happened, Chance. Nobody you ever met, you did not meet originally by yourself. You already said it. You're a Klingon, dude. You you clamp onto somebody else's status, and then as soon as you can, you barnacle onto them. Like I made the point before. You remind me imagining you and Heather, the second Heather, having sex, probably look like when you watch, like when you go out to the woods, and then you go by the pond, and all of a sudden you just see like it's toad mating season. And you ever notice that every male toad is tiny as a mug, and every female toad is like just absolutely huge? Yeah, that's what I imagine Raxx. He just holding on. He ain't getting none yet. You know, that's the whole point of the female toad. They'd be like, you got to hold on for the ride. I need to make sure you're good for the species. Like it's not like he's just up enter the whole time. No, they have mating times. They're fucking frogs, dude. And it's fucking Raxx. He kept trying to. He was holding on to the back of that ass. He wasn't getting it, but he was holding on the back of that ass. He was just on that bitch like he was there. But the thing is, he wasn't getting that ass. Because why? He didn't know how to do the night mating ritual. He didn't know how. He didn't get it. I mean, if y'all don't realize this shit, you can go watch some David Attenborough. You know, this shit's been on TV for fucking over a half a century. Damn near 100 years now. Oh, quit picking your feet, player.
He's done it before, Gil.
Oh, he's getting too much satisfaction
I'm
on
just
picking his
saying,
feet.
man. He's done it before.
Oh, he's gone Hellraiser. Oh, the sights I have to show you, all in this little black box. Come on, Chance. Stop it.
So what makes
Oh,
you
you're not.
think you're any
Don't play with the
different,
scab.
motherfucker? Because you're
You
not.
play with it, then you flicked it. Oh no, there's still more scab.
You're just some jackass in a fucking suit and
Oh, you
tie
need more
sitting behind a
scab.
screen all day.
You need more scab. Oh, that's so bad. You need more. Oh, you're double fisting.
While real motherfuckers like me are out here on the front lines
Yeah,
fighting to make YouTube a better fucking
man.
place.
You need to fight athlete's foot, homie. Please fight athlete's foot. How about that? We start with that. Let's fight athlete's foot, homie. Oh, oh, he's reading real hard. This is
While
bad.
your little bitch ass is hiding a fucking screen, motherfuckers like me are out here on the front lines every fucking day
Frontline.
trying to
Wait
make
a minute.
YouTube a better platform.
Okay, no, that's a motherfucking lie. I know for a fact none of those necklaces on his neck are a frontline dog, cat, or flea tick collar. I know that for a fact. None of those are frontline dog collars. That is a lie. He blatantly lied to y'all, America. If y'all want to be mad at Raxx right now, it's because Raxx does not use frontline dog collars when he claims he does. Because he said he's on that front line.
Trying to bring down the troll community. And trust me when I say, Gil, there's no judge, there's no officer, there's no military personnel alive on the face of this planet that is going to stop me from fighting the good fight.
Okay, dude. I've always said I work for Cobra. So, if you're trying to claim that I don't have military, but I have paramilitary. I'm fake military. I'm illegal military. By the way, you notice I am in my Cobra Blues. The original the dark Cobra Blues. Chance, Facts is, no, it's going to be a paramilitary if any military comes down on it. The real military is not allowed to use any kind of force inside of the United States or any territories of. It doesn't work that way. It's there's no you're if you're not enlisted, there's no tribunal for you. There's no way you're going to military jail. No, you're going to jail.
There's not a single fucking military personnel. There's not a single officer. There's not a single fucking judge
What the fuck? Because you're a military
that is
because you're a
going to
military
stop
brat?
me from putting him into the bullshit that Marty's been doing.
You're a military brat, so you know.
People like him don't deserve a platform. People like him are scum and deserve to be arrested.
My granddad was a friend of James Brown. And you know, James Brown he used to do USO shows in the military. So, um, me being the grandson to a USO um, butler makes me military.
Because unlike you, Gil, I believe in the old ways. I don't believe in this new age fucking political bullshit. Fuck politics.
What's the old age? When is the old age, Chance? You were born in 1990. In 1992, I voted for the first time. When was the old age, Chance? And when was the new age? And this guy, he doesn't invest in politics. He has no problem like spitting side words. Motherfucker, nobody wants to hear your fucking side words. You spitting on your fucking neck if you don't have a real fucking opinion. Leave the grown folk to grown folk.
Everybody's in bed with everybody. Everybody's sleeping together. All the politicians are in bed with each other. All y'all.
What kind of corny ass one liner shit is this? This this corny ass. Oh my god. This is Ed back in the day and shit like that. This is Ed from early 90s. I remember this shit. This happened during George H.W. Bush. Ain't this about a bitch?
Opposing lawyers are, sleeping with each other and in the same fucking pocket and this and that and the other. It's all bullshit.
This shit's from a TV show. That's the worst part. He doesn't know. I forget what fucking TV show from, but this is right when Clinton got in the office right after Bush. Yeah, this shit's from a fucking TV show. They're all sleeping together. They're all in bed together. Oh my god, he literally Ed actually fucking talked about this shit because he remembered it back in the day, and he figured like it's some smart ass shit to say to Sally because she probably remembers it in some way, shape, or form like that too. But Raxx took this shit to gospel. Fucking idiot.
In politics. That's all it's really about. It's about fucking politics.
Yeah, he's throwing his own poop at his own wall. By the way, what's
Which
up,
is why I
666?
stay out of politics. That's why I don't vote.
That's why you don't vote.
Because
Hold
you
on.
got sleepy Joe.
Wait. Let me say this properly. I mean, that's why I don't vote. You know why you don't vote? Is because you've not gone to the Secretary of State or the DMV. Depends on. I know in Michigan it was Secretary of State, so I'm thinking Ohio might be the same way. Because you don't have a valid identification because you've already admitted that your stuff is expired. You don't have a voter ID because that's valid because you don't have a valid ID that's valid. You've not tried to reapply for anything like such as maybe applying for a driver's license when you had the $300 that you always complained you never had. And I'd really be surprised if you even gone to jury duty. Like I'd honestly doubt that because your identification is out of date. And you're going to say why you do not vote. You do not vote because you do not have valid identification to prove who the fuck you are, Chance. You don't have a voter registration card. Hell, you have to go ask your grandma to go get your own social security card. That's how incompetent you are. It's bad enough you don't know the number. I mean, come on. That is very sad. And what's worse is you have to go ask your grandma. So if Sally passes, Ed's not going to know where it is because I'm sure she has a bunch of paperwork on you. And so it's going to take you a week to find it next time if she does or when she does pass away. You got to stop this guy. That's why I don't vote. That is, mother, I swear on everything I love. I would love just to backhand you just for that damn line alone. On every, that's why I don't vote. You don't vote because you don't have valid shit to vote with.
On one side, then you got another fucking weirdo on the other.
Sleepy Joe. Okay, I'm gonna be quick about this. I am a Joe Biden supporter. I know that in Joe Biden's presidency, there have been economic upturns that are historical, not since Johnson and the other president, I would say since Eisenhower. That's why I stick with Joe Biden on this situation. That's my own political vision, and I'm not taking it to heart like about like the stupid shit this guy's saying because he doesn't know. Because 2 years ago, he was all up Trump's like when it was December or January 6th, he was all up Trump's ass.
Which is why I stay out of politics.
Really?
That's why I don't vote.
That's why you don't vote.
Because you got Sleepy Joe on one side, then you got another fucking weirdo on the other.
See, you can't even say the guy's name because if Ed heard that shit, Ed would fuck him up right there. He's scared to even fucking talk shit about Trump.
So, like I said, Gil, my advice to you, if you want to avoid getting rolled over by somebody that is literally 10 times smarter than you, which is
What?
me,
What? 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 What?
I
What?
highly suggest
Rugrat is smarter than you. That's why he has you go out and clean up his shit.
that you back off.
What up, Frank Rizzo? Great to
Because if
see
you
you.
don't,
10 times smarter, give me a break. Facts.
it won't be that hard for me to find your address,
You already said you had the
find where
address.
you live,
Oh, no, this is
and call the
Gil.
police on you.
For what? For what,
So,
Chance?
my advice to you, stay the fuck away from me.
You
Get
do.
the fuck off of YouTube and stop defending a sick, psychopathic narcissist like Marty.
I thought you were
And
going to say like yourself.
stop being a fucking Marty dick rider.
I,
Because friends don't let friends become music biz Martys.
oh my God. That is pathetic.
Fuck.
Nope, that is fucking pathetic. This is back when he was still dating the second Heather, and she made that point about the fact that she was like, you know what? Chance like to turn yo mama jokes into yo Marty jokes. He's been saving that shit for since Heather was alive. He really has. That is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard in my life. Um, and as for what are you going to get him arrested for? What has he done to you except for listen to your case and probably accidentally had to see some of your pictures you were trying to prove that weren't foul? It's a lose lose. You know what, folks? Let's see. I've been on an hour and a half on this one, and I probably did like an hour on that last one, so I'm probably somewhere in the 2+ hour zone. Um, I'm overdue for a bathroom break, so I'm going to let this one go for the day. But again, just to be clear, Raxx did 99 minutes on the first one. Oh, you mean 99 minutes on this one? Yeah, you're right. But I had one that I had to do before. I'm overdue for a bathroom break because you saw I'm drinking a ton of beer because somebody pissed in my goddamn Cheerios this morning. You know, I'll figure who that was. Um, Again, this was just a point about the fact that, Chance, I tried to give you a truce. All you had to do was I'd leave you alone if you didn't say the N word. And what did you do? You popped the balloon and you said the N word. Folks, I'd like to wish you all a happy, fantastic Sunday. Let's see. He failed miserably. That is fact, six. I really wish I could say he did not fail miserably, but it was it was T Rash, it was Basura. I mean, honestly, I rooted for him on day three. I was like, you know what, he gonna make day three. All he's gotta do is just stay off Marty. Nah, because he said, what did he say 2 days ago? I'm gonna stay off Marty's. Okay, so from that moment, I gave him a truce. He couldn't help himself. He had to go back to Marty. It's on him. As I said, folks, y'all all have a fantastic day. Thank y'all for putting up with me. Like I said, for the multiple hours I did. Um, I appreciate it. Every number is absolutely appreciated. I'm not gonna lie. I hope you all have the best day in the world. And if I got to stick with it, be amazing.